On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go in Week 11. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Tight end in motion left. Now Jackson off the play action. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. First down, here's Lamar. Complete, Derrick Henry. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First down throw for Jackson. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Not the way you want to start your game, but the pick was dropped, so the opening drive continuing now with second down. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Man in motion here. Now Jackson on 3rd down. That one finds his man, Likely. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, the secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Jackson now on third. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Blitz coming, Lamar. Flushed out of the pocket. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. That was Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stouts all set to send this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Jukes one defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
All I can tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. It's a kickoff up 11. And that gives the Browns a first.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get his feet down.
And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. He lets one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
A go play action for Sanders. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Dumped off to his running back. That's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. second, beginning the second quarter. Ravens in possession. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. 1st and 10, here's Jackson. Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Stout all set to send this one away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Play action, Sanders. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Finds the in route, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for Cleveland, 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd down carry for Sampson. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Offense in the hurry up here. To the air on 1st down. Sanders. Hawkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Gets this to Harold Fannin Jr., complete. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the red zone now. And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Jayden Reed, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Mitchell gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. Second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Connects with Bateman. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Gronk as they force this 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. The Ravens likely getting ready to punt this away. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a 1st down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag, though, down with him. Let's see, did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack? Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go, here we go.
Running it after the penalty. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the 22 on 2nd down. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. Will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Lining up now to try the extra points. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Come on.
1st and 10.
With Sanders out of the pistol. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And it sets up 2nd down.
On the coverage.
70, hop, 70.
Going again here, Sanders. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Gets him on the in route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. Wow, they must really trust this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Stout all set to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
They'll go play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Connects on the crosser. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They give to Sampson here up the middle. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
13. 180. It's up. Go ahead. 180. It's up.
On 1st down, Jackson. Deep shot doesn't quite work out. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Throwing again is Lamar. Pass pulled in by Henry. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Jackson now on third. The Browns close in and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Takes it in at the 26. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
34-yard line.
On third down, they'll go with Sampson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Down behind the line of
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the thousandth time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Motioning left is their running back. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Hopkins on the slant. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. Third down coming up.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Third down, 1 yard to go. From the gun, Jackson. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. Up to the races, middle of the field. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a third quarter lead. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Stout all set to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. Buying some time right. Looking right, and he finds him. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. He danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10 now. That one's complete. It's on the turf. Ball's out. He lost it. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Finds him on the slant. And he's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, here's Lamar. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Has it down close. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Down to Sampson.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You could feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Going power with a big tight end. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. He's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. The drive begins with Henry. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. Now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Throwing the out route complete. It's a pickup up the left. Gives the Browns a 1st.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him, so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Come on. 10, 9,
Hand off here to Sampson. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for Cleveland. First down.
The Browns, first down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 22-yard
Drop
line.
60, drop 60. 60 Maverick.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
70. Hawk 70. Hawk, go.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third and 4 coming up now.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw it. He rolls to his right. That's caught for the first. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns in range for a game-winning score. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal. Judkins running between the tackles. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Let's go. Packers 19 inside.
Here's Sampson. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Throwing now. Forced out to his right. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Graham Gano. A very short kick here from the right hash. That one is good. And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Trying to break the return. Oh, no, he lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.